Hello, and welcome back to Anime Date Night.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, and I hope you are as well. Thank you so much for joining us. I am Corbin.
Madison.
And we are continuing on our journey for Code Geass.
Yes.
We got your feedback in the comments.
Yes, we did.
And yeah, this is not the same as Blue Lock, where Blue Lock is a little bit more fun and loose. Code Geass has a lot more of the story, so we've taken your feedback. Gonna pay more attention. I'm still gonna laugh at things I find funny, but
we're gonna try to be less sporadic with outbursts. We're gonna try to keep it on topic, and if we're gonna have a side conversation, we'll pause, as opposed to potentially missing a detail that's really important to the show. But we have heard you. You lovingly told us to be quiet and focus on the show.
And we will.
So we will. Thank you guys as always for the kind-hearted feedback. We really do appreciate it. We want to hear the feedback from you guys in the kindest, most respectful way possible. So thank you for that.
Yes, indeed. If you have not yet, do please like and subscribe and hit a notification bell somewhere in a corner, possibly somewhere. It helps push us up in the YouTube algorithm, and it lets us know that you want us to continue making content like this. Shoot, that's all I had. How about you?
Well, let's try to recap a little bit of what we remember from last time we watched. So, the green-haired lady died.
Yes.
She was some kind of, like, magic or science or magic-y science secret weapon.
Yes.
We don't know much else. She had a secret wish.
Yes.
We don't know what it was.
And then she passed powers on to Lelouch. So, you think... you have told me that Lelouch is an 11. I don't think he is an 11. I think he's a natural-born Britannian.
I don't know what he is anymore, because when we saw the two kids playing together, I thought they were 11. They were Japanese children.
But they could have been Britannian children.
But we don't know that they were Japanese children, right? So people were saying his name is Lelouch of the Britannian, which would mean that he's
a natural-born Britannian.
Or he's like part of the royal family. We don't know. But he is definitely not bullshitting.
No, that was a wonderful game of chess that he played with all those nightmares and just organizing people, causing quite a bit of trouble. But then the next generation nightmare came out.
He kicked their ass minus that next gen. That next gen kind of changed the game a little bit.
Sure did.
But his buddy who got shot was in the next gen nightmare suit.
Yep.
The Britannian government calls the citizen Japanese rebel fighters terrorists.
Yeah.
Because, of course, they do.
They've blown up a couple of things.
Yeah. One thing I think we forgot to say, we've talked about this off camera, but I should make this more clear. We have really dark senses of humor.
Yeah.
Really dark senses of humor. Gallows humor, sarcasm, is kind of how we live. It's our first language. So...
it helps us process
it does.
Dark and disturbing things.
So, like, American history of colonialism, European colonialism on the globe, just the subjugation of peoples, all very serious topics. We recognize that. If we're cracking jokes, it's not because we think that it's funny, per se, but because that's how we stay sane in a modern-day society.
And that's how we process.
Indeed.
We're pretty standard freedom-loving Americans, and we believe in freedom for all people. And I do love to see terrorists knock down the big empirical government. So.
they're terrorists when really they're activists.
Listen,
of an oppressed people.
The Star Wars rebels were terrorists, if you're the Empire. It's just a matter of perspective, really.
But that being said, there's a lot to unpack in this show. The show is very clearly about colonialism and... social oppression.
And Mecca.
And Mecca. So we wanted to just kind of address that real quick before moving on.
Cool. Love it.
Right. With that, we're going to move on to episode 3 of Code Geass, The False Classmate.
Oh.
公暦2010年8月10日、新生ブリタニア帝国は日本に宣戦布告した。ブリタニアの最新兵器
The nightmare fame, Britannia's newest weapon.
機と持たずに
For 1 month before it was defeated.
と伝統、権利と
Its name was taken, it was called Area 11.
名前を奪われた。
All of it's coming back.
その数字が新しい日本人
consigned to the ghettos that have.
They did a cleansing of the ghettos too, if I'm recalling correctly.
Yup.
And they blamed it on the
terrorists.
The rebels.
Because of what might happen if they found out about the chick.
And Lelouch has a mind-controlling eye.
Yes, but he needs to make direct contact.
It has to be direct eye contact for him to be able to use it.
よかった、生きていて。どうだい、私と本国に。また外交の道具とする気か。お前は何故俺たちが道具になったか忘れたようだな。
Definitely involved him. He's a highborn.
殺されたからだ。
Yeah, they seemed to thought he was dead. He's like a Princess Anastasia.
なら知っていることを話せ。俺の前では誰も嘘はつけない。誰だ？殺したのは。
Okay.
It's like realigning his neural pathways.
しかし。やめろ。間違いとはいえ実の兄だぞ。綺麗事で世界は変えられないから。
Is he gonna commit fratricide?
Unclear.
Oh, he was dreaming.
No, I think this is the
俺を置き去り。
flashback.
Or like the next day.
リーバー、あんたも一応生徒会メンバーなんだから、せめてもう一日早く思い出してくれていればよかったんですよ。
もう一日遅くが正解。
Such beautiful wainscoting.
今からでも。
ガー
またガッツの魔法ですか？
はい、あなた方は頑張り。
まあ予算表間に合ったんだし、いいじゃないの。毒ガステロだって。怖いよな。新宿なんて30分と。
Oh, okay. So this is at school. I thought it was a flashback.
がってるの。あれ毒ガスだったんだ。
新宿。
No, I think this is the next day.
新宿？
昨日この件で電話したんだよ。知り合いからリアルタイムで聞いてて。おい。
Gotcha. Yep, I think you're right.
イレブンの下が。おかしい。
The dead Japanese.
あの情報を隠す。
Japanese.
He did it.
He did kill his brother. Dang.
の検問では。
ジェレミア辺境博、クロビス天下なき今、私たち純血派が。
指示は私が出す。内部をまとめるまで待っ。
Pure bloods.
久しぶり。
Okay.
Yeah.
ソフィーちゃん心配してたよ。もう大丈夫なの？
Is she the one who was wheelchair mobile?
引っかかったわけだ。
No.
だってあんまり休むとみんなに。
She's a rebel.
何しかね。でも成績は抜群に優秀。シュタットフェルト家のご令嬢だから金はあるし性格も穏やか。いや違うって。隠さない隠さない。まあちょっと箱入りすぎるけどね。
Well, I didn't ask you.
こんなところに蜂だなんて。蜂の巣でもあるのかしら。
I moved pretty quick there.
イライラする。病弱なんて設定にしなきゃよかった。やば、見られた。
Sure did.
いやあの時の女だ。
何か用かしら。
質問に答える。
Interesting. It's almost like it realigns axons.
イタニアの血も半分入ってるけど。
ハーフ。しかしなぜそこまで。
It's gonna be one of those.
私に何か。
Very convenient that they don't remember.
準備室だよ。急がないと。
やっべえ、実験器具出さなくちゃ。しくじった。しかし
Got him off kilter.
どうしましょ
He's become so dependent on it so fast.
う。待ちます。夕食は一緒にって言ってたから。ほら、できました。
Is his sister the royal?
His sister's blind.
How does
Too.
a sheep used to be blind?
鳥？はい、鶴です。すごい。日本人って器用なのね。
Origami.
陛下に秘密でこの実験を進めていたことが知られると。わかりました。早急に準備を進めます。
Pause. Yeah, just my shorts. Okay.
大丈夫だよ。俺はどこにも行かないから。
ありがとう、お兄様。
どういたしまして。
よかった。
え？
お兄様は昨日の夜。
I'm curious why she says Oni-sama instead of Oni-chan.
Sama is lord. I think it's higher class.
Right, but it's more formal, is my understanding. So I'm curious why she calls him Oni-sama.
Recognizing his.
Oh, is it a
title.
rank thing? Because he's like, confirm that in the comments for me, because I'm really curious. Because like Chan, Kun, Sama, they all have meanings.
何かないのかい？
優しい世界でありますように。
お前の目が見えるようになる頃にはきっとそうなってるよ。
Is this possible to reverse?
We don't know the cause of the blindness.
俺たちには選択できる未来が限られている。
That was a thing in Yu-Gi-Oh as well.
アシュフォード家がいつまで
One of the main character's sister was blind.
素性がバレたらシャーリーやリバルたちだって離れるだろうし、行く末は政治の道具か陰謀の餌食だ。作らねば。
It's a very complicated situation.
かよ。
この前教えてもらったの。
Pinky swear.
指切った。
怖いな。1000本も針を飲まなくちゃいけないのか。
そう。だから嘘ついた。
先生。今度の論述試験の問題教えてくださいよ。
冗談言ってないで真面目に勉強しろ。
So we can't use it multiple times.
Yeah.
やはりな。同じ人間には一度しか聞かないってわけか。
どうだい？久しぶり。
He really reminds me of Light Yagami. Like, he just gets the rules so quickly.
戻った方が。
今は軍の警戒が厳しい。しばらくはそこでほとぼりを探すんだ。
でもあの声のことだって。
Japanese flag.
あの時の声。
一つは貴族教育です。統治する人間を特定し、集中的に教育・訓練することで優れた統治者を育てる。二つ目はスピードです。
It seems like they just created Versailles in school.
声の記憶なんて当て。
By overeducating all the elite, you just keep them in school.
ええ。誘ってくれると思ってた。
They're having such a different conversation than the people around them are aware of.
そんなつまらぬ言い訳を他の者にも聞け。証言なら我が身大事か見苦しい。あなたがこれ以上殿下のおそばにいるのは許さ。
Damn.
これでしょ。あ、それです。実験データ。
やれやれ腰痛え。
数値見つかった？
Not as quiet as we thought.
ってことで。
カレンさん、よろしくお願いします。
よろしく、こちらこそ。
さて、まずは乾杯といきますか。
Fancy ass school.
都会自らこれは。
No, just rich kids.
ダメに決まってるでしょ。何ですか？
Oh, please don't hit the blind girl.
ルルーシュパス。
Please don't hit the quirk to the blind girl.
受け取らないの。
Thank God, okay.
どうかしました？
I would be so mad. Your nonsense and tomfoolery just sprayed me with friggin' champagne. But they got full facilities though.
I mean, clearly.
ここに住んでるから。
え？
寮で暮らすのは妹には難しくてさ。理事長の好意でここに住まわせてもらってる。
そう。
それじゃ。
Well connected.
出ればわかるってさ。
Now he punches you in the face and leaves.
無事だったようだな、キュア。
Oh.
違った。
明後日の16時、旧東京タワーの展望室に。
He told someone to call.
I think he.
を出させたのは。
Yeah, he sure did.
随分物騒なお友達だな。
今のはその
当てようか。ゲームの話だろ。ネットとかさ。
Gave her an out.
新宿のことは言わない方がいいっているんだ。君みたいな人にわざと画像とか見せたがる奴らがさ。ところで見えてるんだけど。
Yeah. I mean, that is what it is.
じゃあ後で。
I don't think that phone's gonna work anymore.
It's year 2017. We should have waterproof phones. If you're invading other countries, you should have a waterproof phone.
あれ
He told her to play the recording.
会長の趣味。そのうち付き合わされるから覚悟しとけよ。
お兄様大変。
なんだい。
クロビス殿下が亡くなったのよ。
Oh no.
クロビス殿下は崩御された。イレブンとの戦いの中で平和と正義のために殉死されたのだ。悲しみを押して
Those damn 11s.
ではならない。
たった今新しい情報が入りました。実行犯と見られる男
Oh.
でした。発表によりますと逮捕されたのは名誉ブリタニ
Not the friend!
クルルギスザク一等兵。
Oh, that is fucked up.
Pause. A former 11. This show's gonna piss me off, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, all the... I don't know if they're gonna get into, like, quadroons and octoroons, but
Fucking
yeah. They,
My mulatto ass.
yeah, they care very much about racial purity, it seems.
I wouldn't last a day in this society! Okay.
Yo.
Oh,
They're
fuck
setting
these
up
guys.
my dude.
They're setting this guy up. Like the trustworthy
Suzuki.
guy who got the new suit. Who got the mecha suit.
Who turned the tide against the fucking terrorists who were coordinating with their own nightmares.
Yep.
Damn, that's foul.
That's wild.
That is some foul shit right there.
Play?
Yeah. Still have all the decor and all the background shit.
So he was an honorary Britannian. And that's the end of the episode.
That's
Fucking
what
criminy.
Yep.
Alright, let's see if there is an after credits.
No, they don't do after credits on this one.
We're still gonna check.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
I think that it's just like a what happens next. Yeah, next stage. Alrighty. So we don't want to get spoiled on anything at all. We don't even really want to watch the what happens next scenes. So we're gonna pause that there. Wow.
Yeah, man. Lelouch trying to play the game. Learn a little bit more about his powers. Learn a little bit more about his weaknesses.
Yeah, this show is just gonna piss me off. The pure blood thing is gonna drive me a little bonkers, but we'll get past it. So one thing that I'm confused about, they talked about Lelouch's mom.
Yeah.
And how Lelouch's mom was, I guess, like a previous commoner?
His mom was an empress. Oh, no. She was an honorary knight. But she was previously a commoner. So she was born a commoner, but she was elevated through
She
her own...
worked her way up.
Right. But the other empresses, so I assume that she
It's
was...
like a polygamous society.
Maybe, but it might have been like... I don't know if there are more than one empresses. It might be like empresses like a regional thing.
Oh, that's a question. I always thought of empress as like
There's only
a wife
one.
to the emperor.
Right.
But that doesn't necessarily mean there are only one. There are a lot of polygamous societies and cultures.
Mm-hmm.
She may have been like... Could she have been like a concubine?
Maybe, but Britain didn't really do the concubine thing.
But we don't know that all of those things are true in this show. We don't know that it's, like, the literal UK, right?
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah. So, little sister's sick.
Yeah.
That sickness renders her blind.
And
They
wheelchair bound.
Wheelchair mobile. We don't know if they're full siblings or half siblings. He very clearly had just at least one half sibling with the blondie bear who died, Clovis.
Yep. It seems like they shared the same father.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm guessing their father was the emperor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But
I'm curious on like the relationship between like the sister and the brother. Are they like from the same mom?
I think that the sister and the brother are from the same mom. I don't know if the sister was also born from the same dad.
Oh, I see what you're asking. It's a good question. I'm intrigued.
Yes. Yo, but they're setting up Sugoku.
Sugoku?
I don't know. Suzaku?
We'll have to look again.
Something. That guy.
But old boy is being framed. The trustworthy guy who was willing to die to save his friend is being betrayed. Damn.
Yep. Oh, wow.
Yeah. I'm really curious about this show, because it's giving me like a vibe of Death Note in that he seems to want to retain his anonymity.
Yeah.
And
he's playing a game from the shadows. And
and
he's
like
discovered to be, leading a rebellion or doing.
But he's not leading. He stumbled upon it.
Yeah.
He was just kind of there. But old girl is very clearly suspicious.
Yeah.
Of him. She's very clearly suspicious. What an episode.
Yeah.
I'm excited to learn more about this world.
Yeah. Let's spend some more time with Geass.
Yeah. That gonna wrap it up for this episode, baby?
I think so.
Awesome. How many episodes are in this show?
That's a good question. Let's find out right now. 25.
25, indeed.
Yep. We seem to hit that mark pretty well.
Indeed. Alright. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next episode. We will see you guys next time.
Catch you on the next one.
Bye.